Comedian Chris Rock said he has declined an invitation to host the next Academy Awards in the wake of his physical altercation with actor Will Smith at this year's ceremony. Rock made the remarks during a comedy show in Phoenix on Sunday, also telling those in attendance that he declined an appearance in a Super Bowl commercial as well, according to the Arizona Republic. The 57-year-old comedian said returning to the Oscars after telling a joke that got him slapped by this year's eventual Best Actor winner would be like asking Nicole Brown Simpson to go back to the restaurant, the Arizona Republic reported. "He's bigger than me," Rock said. "The state of Nevada would not sanction a fight between me and Will Smith." While presenting at the Academy Awards in March, Rock made a disparaging joke about the hair of Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, referencing actress Demi Moore's appearance in the 1997 film G.I. Jane. Pinkett Smith, the host of Facebook's Red Table Talk, has been vocal about a struggle with alopecia, an autoimmune disease that causes hair loss. Smith then walked on stage and slapped Rock before returning to his front row seat. In response, the Academy Board of Governors announced they have placed Smith on a 10-year ban from attending any Academy event. Smith issued a public apology to Rock last month. It took him almost half of a year to say, "I'm sorry for assaulting you in front of millions of people." So, I really don't blame Rock at all because, and I've tried to explain this to some of my family members. While I can understand someone being upset over their wife being disrespected, and I certainly know what it's like to have people say disparaging things about those I care about as well. When you are attending an event with a comedian as the host, and we've seen this before at different events where there's a comedian there, they're making jokes at people's expense. Sometimes they talk about the way people look, and I just think you have to have enough of a thick skin to restrain yourself from acting out in that way. And if you can't, you probably shouldn't be attending events like this. Because I'm sure there are plenty of people that have been offended or bothered or not entirely enjoy being made fun of when they go to these events, but you don't see them acting like this. So I have no problem with Chris's decision. I completely understand it. That was genuinely me laughing at that joke he made about Nicole Brown Simpson because I didn't read this article before covering it. I read the header and then I said, okay, well, this sounds like an interesting story. But he's not lying when he says that Smith is bigger than him. I mean, I know people who have no idea who Chris is, even though I would say he's one of the more prominent living comedians. Whatever, that's just my opinion. I've known him for a long time, thanks to Everybody Hates Chris. But I guess something to me is wrong about the idea that comedians offend people when they tell actual jokes, and every single other person he's made a joke about, seemingly that's famous, has never resorted to assaulting him, and the person who assaults him ends up getting an award, some band that is like whatever, because like the Academy Awards aren't some every week or every month thing, so it's kind of like, oh, I have another free day to spend at home for the next decade. And then when he finally says sorry, he does it months and months after the event takes place. So this is just a really insane, because the problem now is that unfortunately, due to things being recorded and just how public that was, for the rest of Chris's life, presumably the next 30 years, if not 40, he's going to be known by a lot of people as the guy that got slapped by one of the most successful actors in the history of cinema. And when I say successful, I'm talking about, how much money the film makes. I'm not talking about like the best actors ever. No list like that. I'm referring to strictly a numbers thing of just this isn't just any old random guy that slapped him. I mean, God, I have a lot of sympathy for him. I think he did nothing wrong, because when you go to these events, people make fun of each other, and there really hasn't been that much pushback for Will. Like, yeah, some people have come out and condemned it, but the only real penalty he's had is a ban from an event that hardly anybody watches anyway. Like, not even joking, if he didn't slap Chris, nobody would be talking about this past one because no one cares. It's just a bunch of famous people celebrating each other. So I don't blame him at all.